behind the scenes doing right. I did something I'm really proud of. I knew the masks was going to be a situation early, so I went and overpaid for the stuff in the US, knowing that, you know, all the hustler, I got 5,000 emails. I got there, put out a tweet, and I decided to pay $3 and $4 a mask 3 weeks ago because I knew people needed them. I knew the $1.50 stuff was coming from China. Everybody was making promises, but I was like, these next 3 weeks, you got to attack. So been working on that, been working on, you know, I have 1,000 employees in my marketing agency trying to make sure everyone's straight, like looking at the cost of bananas and lighting and everything, anything to save jobs. So I've been a real operator. Right now, Mello, you know this, everybody wants to be a fucking entrepreneur. Much like your wine knowledge, you know, what we really got kicked off on first was venture capital and investing companies.
Absolutely.
And I know you know this, like there's a lot of pretend entrepreneurs out there.
Of course, of course.
And a lot of them got punched in the face, you know, now. And now this is when wartime generals are going to pop up. So I've been really head down 12, 15 hours a day. The reason I said yes so quick when you texted me was like, fuck, I need this. Because I'm like head down in meetings. I got a pitch in Singapore at 10 p.m. tonight. So I'm fucking working. Family's good. Everyone's good. Thank God. And, you know, this is like a legit cloud, right? I'm watching fucking your contemporaries play video games on ESPN.
Right,
Shout out to Ronnie 2K. You know, like it's like people are, you know what? The appreciation for sports has 10x'd.
Right. Of course. Of course. Of course.
How about you? How are you?
We realize what we're missing right now as a society.
How about you?
Culture. I'm good, man. I'm here just with the fam, working out and drinking wine. That's it. Trying to stay ahead of the curve. And, you know, when all of this comes back, only God knows that. I just want to be ready. Like, I just want to pick up and be ready and have all my ducks in order for everything that I'm working on. So it's good that I get to come on live and talk shit and drink
and do your thing.
Right, and just have a good time.
Let's talk about a couple things. One, firstly, CJ is one of my favorite people. CJ and I have been buying basketball cards for the last year. I'm all about CJ McCollum.
Big time. Big shout out to CJ, a big wine guy too. Big
shout out. He really knows it too. Like, the Portland situation had me hyped. Obviously, like, that was a spot. Like, it seems like you've been having some fun. I'm real happy for you, man. Before all this hit, like, it's been really, really, like, for me, who's got real love for you, like, it's been really fun to watch.
You know, that the love has always been there. It's just, you know, sometimes narratives overshadows the love sometimes. So when the smoke is clear, the love is all there at the end of the day. So I appreciate that. I appreciate Portland as a whole for just saying, you know what, we going with it. Like
you getting in there on those Oregon Pinot Noirs? You gonna hit those?
I'm locked in.
Let's go.
Locked in.
Fuck. For everybody who's watching.
It's an untapped market though. So Pinot Noir.
For everybody who's watching, just to drop some education, Oregon Pinot Noirs are absolutely America's best Pinots. Like, they outshine. Russian River is legit. There's Santa Rita Hills. There's some good stuff in Cali, but Oregon Pinot is fucking bonkers. And because it's not Cali, it's underpriced.
Absolutely.
And so you can get crazy Pinot from Oregon for $30.
Right.
That rivals $100 red Burgundies. For everybody who's watching, trying to get into this wine game, Oregon Pinot's legit. There's a lot of good stuff.
It's also an education for people too. Like, everybody feel like they have to drink, or they're not drinking good wine if it's not expensive. At the end of the day.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
But that's a big point. That's a big shout out to Domaine Drawing too out here in Portland, man. Domaine Serene, Domaine Drawing, all the other wineries out south.
Ken Wright. There's a lot of great stuff.
This whole Willamette Valley is special.
And by the way, anybody looking to take their girl or their guy on a special trip, everyone talks about Napa from a food and experience standpoint, and actually meeting the winemakers instead of just a tasting room. I couldn't recommend Oregon more. You've gotten to know Portland real well now. I'm a huge fan of that city. There's real food. Like, that's a trip.
Well, that's a trip that if one day, if you're fortunate enough to get to Portland, check it out.
So I'm really happy you landed there. I'm really been enjoying it. On another kick, I think I hit you up about this a year ago. I've been talking to D Wade about it a whole bunch. Basketball cards. I fucking dropped real coin on basketball cards, and I went bananas on your rookie card. Like,
but look, so to that point though, G, people might be like, yo, what the fuck is Gary talking about? Like, what is he talking about? Trading cards? Ain't nobody getting no trading cards. But that's the new hot thing.
Bro, I started buying LeBrons for $1,000. They went up to $8,000. Now with Corona, it's like $5,000-6,000. But all these sneakerheads flipping Yeezys and fucking Off-Whites, all these hustler kids, if you really know basketball and you're about it, I bought Giannis rookies for $180 before the beginning of last year.
Right.
You know, big shout out to Lou Janot, my man Lou Janot, who I've been in business with for a long time in the wine business. Just texted me. He's like, "Yo, fuck you. Santa Rita Hills is better than Oregon." Lou, you were wrong back then, and you're still wrong.
Hey, Santa Rita Hills is good though. It's good.
I like Santa Rita Hills.
It's good.
That's why I gave it a fucking dap. I gave it love just now, but I'm telling you, nonetheless, I bought Giannis rookie cards for $180. They went to $3,000. Luka's for $35. They got up to like $300-400. Like, if you know basketball, like, it's crazy what's happening with the sports cards. And I took advantage while I was texting you, love, during that whole process, like, you're checking in, how you doing? On the flip side, on eBay, I was fucking buying up Melo rookie cards because I'm like, people don't understand. Like, I'm fascinated by narratives, and I just know what you mean to the culture from an icon standpoint. For everybody who's watching right now, same thing with AI. Allen Iverson rookie cards, wildly underpriced.
Right.
There's just so much opportunity in sports cards for hustlers. Like, the people that are watching right now, they're in the culture. They're into hustling and entrepreneurship. Sports cards went crazy.
So
Is that
what you've been doing during this time right now?
These 3 weeks, man, 100% of my energy has been family first, second, like, giving back. Because, I ate my own dog food. I saved money. A lot of people are hurting right now, but, like, I did the right thing. So I gave, and the number actually ahead of even giving back on some honesty shit. I have 1,000 people responsibilities. I'm trying to navigate. We got clients not paying. We got clients going out of business. Like, there's some real people don't realize what's, if you're fortunate, knock on wood, we're in a fortunate place, but, like, there's a lot of shit going on right now because of this. And it's a short-term thing. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity too for all the entrepreneurs. There's a lot of opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, I remember going back to the wine library. Remember, I used to buy the Magnums from you.
Because you're smart. You stole those. Knowing we were going to do this, I look back at your account, I'm like, this motherfucker stole us. Bro, listen, I'm going to say it right now. This is an opportunity to say it publicly. There is not, you already know if you're in here, there's just not a lot of Melos on this earth. You know why? When this man came back, everybody lost their fucking mind. It's the same reason, let him rest in peace. A year ago, I lost one of my best buds, Nipsey Hussle. It's the same reason.
Absolutely.
It's the same reason. Everybody hit me up because they knew so many people hit me up, Melo. I'd be like, because everybody, when the passing happened, went crazy. And I don't think a lot of people, if you don't, there's levels to being in the culture. Right. If you weren't, a lot of people didn't realize what Nip meant. And in a lot of ways, bless his soul, like, in a lot of ways, in a weird way, you remind me of him in a way. Like, I don't think people understand what kind of fucking human being you are. I mean that.
Appreciate that. Absolutely.
It's just the truth. And I'm just putting it down right now. But for everybody who's watching, not just a human being from, like, charming as fuck and all that good shit, like, kind, smart about business, like, knowledgeable about his shit. Like, when he gets into wine, when he got into stuff, I got to know him when he was, like, further along with wine, getting into investing, like, fucking puts in work. I just have a lot of respect for you, Melo, for real.
I appreciate that. I'll give you another virtual cheer.
Cheers, bro, for real.
Oh, people want to know what you're drinking first.
Okay, let's get into it. So this is Dal Forno, 2006 Amarone. So this is made from a grape known as Corvina. It's one of the most popular wines in the world for hardcore wine fans because it's juicy and delicious as fuck, but it's sophisticated. Think about somebody coming from like somebody who's popping, but then they level up and now they're going to balls and fucking, fancy dinners, but they're still popping. That's what Amarone is. It's fucking hot. It's sizzling, but it's sophisticated. And Dal Forno is the king of this region. This is a $300 bottle of wine. It's expensive when it comes out the gate. But it is so delicious, but a lot of, and you know this, Melo, because I've seen you in nerd wine settings. What a lot of people don't know that are watching is the nerds, the sommeliers, the hardcore knowledgeable wine people. They kind of diss a little bit on very sweet wines. Like they'll
Right.
shit on cult wines, they'll shit on some stuff, but Dalforno is so complex while being delicious. To me, for people that want to really get in it and can afford it, this is kind of the ultimate starter wine if you're up there like that. In the same way that I think a lot of Spanish and Portuguese wines at $12 and $15 are the starter wine for people that are just getting into it. But for your teammates and all the NBA guys, if they're not on this yet, it's a huge mistake, and that's why I popped it.
You know, a lot of like I know who's who in the industry, and when it comes to wine, and some people have some players got some really good taste, and I know what they want and I know what they like, and so for me, I try to put myself in their shoes and see why they like that wine. Like everybody has their own particular, you know, varietal that they fuck with. So for me, I'm all across the board. Like today, I'm drinking. The other day, last month, I had a Chablis white wine. I don't even drink white wine at all.
I fuck with Chablis heavy. By the way, for everybody who's watching, Chablis white Burgundy, it's 100% Chardonnay. In Europe, they name it where the wine comes from. In America, we name it based on the grape. So in America, it's called Chardonnay. Peter Michael, Talbot.
People don't even know that. Like, so
I know.
Don't even know that.
I came on to fucking educate, Mello.
We drinking Chardonnay at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You thinking you drinking something else, but at the end of the day, you drinking a good Chardonnay, a high price Chardonnay. So
show us what you're drinking. And big shout out Ryan Harwood.
Of course, drinking. I got a 99 Henry Bonneau Chateauneuf du Pape.
Beast. You like Chateauneuf du Pape?
I love it.
I'm a big fan.
That's the you know how you are with how you was with trading cards and Twitch and all of that shit. I'm telling everybody right now, Chateauneuf du Pape is the
it's underpriced. It's the
new region. I don't.
Go ahead.
I'm a Bordeaux Burgundy guy to the death, but Chateauneuf du Pape is the new hot thing on the block. That's a new hot region. I'm saying it right now, and I'm putting my name on the line with it. That's the new hot region.
To me, the two things that are the most underrated, because back in the day when I was doing wine, so everybody's watching, I used to do a show, Wine Library TV on the internet, 2006 YouTube, early shit. And I was talking about red Burgundy. It was so underpriced compared to Bordeaux. And then in Mello's era, when he got into it, that shit skyrocketed. It became more, it was literally like this. Bordeaux was here, Chateau Lafite, Chateau Margaux, and crazy red Burgundy, was down here. And it just went like this. And I think the two places that are underpriced in the wine world, number 2, Chateauneuf du Pape. I think you're on it. By the way, there's $30 Chateauneuf du Pape. Big shout out to Brandon Warnicki, who runs Wine Library. He's obsessed with Chateauneuf du Pape. I literally made fun of him today and said he had a Chateauneuf du Pape tattoo. But I do think the number one underpriced next thing to go up is Barolo.
Yeah, I think so. Especially after everything that's going on right now.
Schneider Mike. Yeah.
Once everything comes back. Barolo.
Do you know why? It's super basic. It's supply and demand. For everybody who's watching who's been on the card kick with me, the reason people really fuck with wine, who are like us, is it goes up in value and you can drink it. Like my LeBron rookie cards exploded, but I get to look at them.
Right.
This shit, can go up 5, 10, 50 times in value over a 10, 20-year period, but you can pop it.
So what would you say to, because most of the people that's out there are not going to spend $100 on a bottle of wine.
No.
Right? That's like very high end to a lot of people.
Yep.
Like what are you saying to them as far as people who like to spend 10 to 40, right? And
yeah.
Even $50, $60 bottles of wine.
It's expensive. That's already expensive. To me,
you see the new wave, not to cut you up, but you see the new wave now, right? You see canned wine, you start boxed wine, like you starting to see different types of wine that's out there. $7 wine, $11 bottle of wine. Talk to those people, because everybody that drink what we drink, they know what we're talking about. The people that don't understand what we're drinking, they sit back, they drinking what somebody might be Stella Rosa, right?
Right. Yellowtail, Santa
Yeah,
Margarita,
right. So
Kendall
those
Jackson,
brands,
Josh.
right?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's break it down. I appreciate you giving me the floor
Because
on this because this is my passion.
that's educational. That's educational to people.
Honestly, I'm bringing this because I got to keep up with you, my man. Like, I'm with you. Let's get into the trenches. So a couple things. Number one, there's a really interesting thing in wine if you're trying to get into wine. First and foremost, you got to drink different shit. People find a wine they like and then they drink it forever. There's people that literally like a fucking rosé and they'll drink that fucking Whispering Angel like it's got the fucking cure inside of it. You know, like, I mean, like literally drink it over and over. The only way you can really, really get into wine is trying a lot of different shit. That's number one. So if you're watching right now and you're kind of getting into it and wine's exploding, led by you and your fucking crew, it's like completely penetrating. You've got to try different shit. Number two, there's a really interesting price point in wine. And there's so many people that buy under $10. And if you go to 15, shit gets crazy. Let me explain why. Whether it's Last Bottle, whether it's, Wine Text that we just launched, like there's discount sites where you can get things for $30, $40 for 15, 16, 17. If the number one thing I always tell my closest friends is like, yo, if you're gonna get into wine, get really focused on shit around 15. Because most people buy 8 to 12.
Right.
And they buy Josh and they buy Smith and Hook and they buy all this stuff, which is fine. It's more than fine. But I'm telling you, if you go to 15 and you buy from discount sites, Wine Access, Wine Text for sure, Last Bottle, Vivino, those kind of things. Exactly. There's so much action at 15 because now you start getting $30, $40, $50 wines. At 15, you get $30, $40, $50 quality. At 12, you get $12 quality. You get $8 quality. At 10, you get so. And listen, honestly, on some real talk, I worked in a liquor store for 15 years of my life. 15's not inexpensive. That's money.
Absolutely.
So, but if you're into it and you're enjoying it, 15. Now, there's a couple places to get serious about. One, Portugal. On some Cristiano Ronaldo shit, Portugal. Portugal is crazy underpriced. You spend $12 in Portugal, you're getting $40 action in California. Number two, you brought it up, Chateauneuf de Pape. If you go to Côte d'Aron from Good Producers, you can get real juice at $12 and $13, $14.
Absolutely, for sure.
Let me write some of this shit. And this way, Côte d'Aron. So that's something to look out for. So there's a lot of places. I think, Austrian Riesling and Gewürztraminer and Grüner Veltliner, $12, $15, you can get crazy stuff. So there's a lot of places to get educated on, but I'm a huge fan of the south of France, Languedoc and Provence. I'm a huge fan of Rhone, especially Côte d'Aron. I'm obsessed with Portugal, like obsessed with Portugal.
What about Chilean wine?
I think Portugal and Southwest France do a better job. There's some really good Chilean wines. There's some really good Malbecs from Argentina. There's some really, Pinot from South Africa that people don't fuck with. I think is really underpriced.
Oh, that's my next one. That's my next.
Talk about it.
South Africa will be the next region that I hit because it's untapped, right? It's untapped, and also they have so much history and heritage over there that. The grapes are incredible. I had one. I actually went to South Africa a couple summers ago, and I went to a vineyard. It was incredible. Some of the best.
Pinotage?
Some of the best wine that I ever had.
So, I think the biggest thing, couple other things while we got everybody's attention. You have to start a wine group. Now, with the way the world is, a Zoom wine group in person. Here's why starting a wine group matters. Everybody's watching right now. Literally go to your address book, look at all your homies, and literally text 15 of them, be like, you want to start a wine group and get together once a month and drink wine? Here's why. This is how I learned. Because now all of a sudden you're going out with 7 characters, your homies, acquaintances, and now you're tasting 7 wines on that Thursday night, not just one.
Right.
So tasting groups are a huge thing. Virtual tastings now, I highly recommend that. It's a great way to go.
Yeah, so I didn't want to give that up, but that's the next thing that I'm working on. Virtual wine.
Yeah, I see this platform you're building, bro. You're about to build a $100 million business on the side, like something.
I'm trying, man. This right here is just for the people, though. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people.
who have you? Let's have some fun. Let's make it fun for some people. Talk about people that really know their wine in a league, and let's razz a couple people. Talk about some rookies that are coming up that are trying to figure this shit out.
So I don't really. So as far as young players goes, like Kuzma is a guy who's really getting into wine. Like,
okay, is that LeBron's impact, or is that just him maturing up and kind of living in LA? Do you know?
I think it could be a little bit of
a
both.
mix.
Could be a mix, but I really think he's serious about it.
Okay.
Devin Booker is a guy who's starting to get in there, and a lot of the young guys now, they not.
It's fucking cool now.
Right, it's a cool thing, so they're not afraid to ask questions about it. Yo, what you think about that? Or hit me, Mel. I'm at dinner. What should I get? You know what I'm saying? So that's good. And then when you get to some of the vets in the game, like LeBron, CP, D Wade, you got CJ McCollum, PJ Tucker.
Yes, I heard PJ knows his shit.
PJ, big shouts out to PJ. PJ is a big Burgundy guy. Big Burgundy guy. We didn't have some great nights with PJ.
My big thing growing up in the wine, I've been in the wine business my whole life. So when I was in my dad's liquor store when I was 14, and I'm in high school and college, and I'm trying to get my friends to care about wine, and this was bougie, like old white era of wine. And so I was like, this sucks. Like the thing I love the most, the things I really fucking know, nobody wants to fuck with it, right? Then, it started getting a little something sideways. That Pinot Noir movie got people a little bit paying attention. Some of these documentaries on Netflix. But no question, this is going to be the era. You and your crew, which seeps into hip-hop culture. I've had some of the fucking South Side fucking rappers, Atlanta, hit me up like, yo, what do you think about this fucking Beaujolais? I'm like, what the fuck?
So
it's great.
That's good because
it's great.
Years ago, you couldn't do that.
100
years ago. If I opened a bottle at a dinner with, it could be rappers, it could be actors, whoever. It's just like, nah.
I was like,
nobody.
Now,
give me a shot. Now it's like, yo, let me see the wine list.
Oh, the impact that the elite NBA culture is about to have on the wine industry is fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
100 fucking crazy.
But I love it. I mean, it's a hobby. It's a passion for me, and it's something that I can enjoy at the end of the day. For me, it's just about creating kind of this synergy amongst genres, whether it's music, sports, fashion, whatever it is. I'm trying to just create some synergy where guys can come together. At the end of the day, wine is a social drink. Right?
100.
Sit down.
Some of the best nights of my life are 12, 13 guys and gals, 12 bottles of wine. And
that's
talking
bigger than any party. That's better than any party.
Actually, let me hit you with something. Something that I used to do back in the day with like Wall Street characters, but I didn't really like them, but it was good for my business, that I want to replicate is like a trip each year to like Burgundy, to Italy, like 2 weeks plus ones, fucking real food, real wine, real conversation. I want to talk to you about that.
Let's do it. I'm available.
That's not, except I don't know what your off season's going to be. I think you fuckers are going to play all summer this year.
We have no idea what's going on at the moment.
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
But Adam, I trust Adam so much.
We can communicate that.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Let me do something real quick. It's like rapid fire. Red or white?
Red. But bubbles over that. I drink champagne like fucking crazy. And by the way, not Cristal, not bubbles over red, not Cristal, not Ace of Spades. Shout out to the GOAT. Not fucking PJ, not even Krug. I go super nerdy grower champagne, shit that nobody's ever heard of. Small as fuck, rarely get to the US. Terry Thies is normally the importer. $50 to $80 stuff that fucking crushes $300 stuff when I go blind paper bag. I roll into wine tastings, Mel, because I really know my shit. And I say, fuck this. No more labels. Let's not be pretentious. Let's brown bag and see what we like. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, oh shit, I didn't like Ace of Spades or Cristal as much as I thought. It was this Henry Taillet. Like, it's small fucking producer shit. I fuck with bubbles.
All right. Full body or light?
I'm a medium. I went right in the middle. I'm not answering. I love medium body wines. That's why I love Barolo. That's why I love Burgundy. That's why I love whites. That's why I love champagne. So I tend to be, even though this is full body as fuck. If this bottle started twerking, bro, if this bottle started twerking right here, everybody lose their fucking mind. Like, this is thick. Oh, okay. But like, normally I'm a medium body guy.
So you answer my next question. Sweet or dry? So you obviously love dry.
Dry.
Okay. Regional or international?
Meaning U.S. or international?
Yes.
My palate probably skews a little bit more international, but I fuck with America heavy, and there's a lot of great producers, and they've started calming down their sweetness and over the topness, and I'm serious about that.
You like mulled wine or sangria?
I'm more sangria because I like 3 a.m. in Spain.
Or Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to business meetings. Those fuckers, when I would go, like, they're like, all right, Gary, welcome to Spain. We're going to taste wine. We'll pick you up at midnight. I'm like, what? Like, when I was a kid, I was like, that was the best.
$2 or box wine?
Box wine. $2 for 3 years there was crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
But there was so much glut of wine. And then once that went away, the quality decreased. But premium box wine right now has some real juice. That's
a big business right now.
Big business.
That's one of the fastest. That's one of the fastest growing businesses that's out there.
Yeah, listen, wine is a really good business to be in right now because it's very obvious that it's about to get way more culture relevant. Did you see Uncorked on Netflix, the movie?
Of course.
I mean, like if as a kid that grew up like super urbaned out, like super into this, the thought that there'd be a fucking wine movie at all next in urban African American culture, you could have sold me anything. Like, I can't believe
that tells you where we're going. The trajectory of this is
100%.
Right. That's where
100%. Big shout out to Jordan Fuller, Vayner Sports, Ohio State. What's good?
Yeah, let me give a couple shout outs to some people on here real quick as we sip. My shit is going a little slow.
Hey, Mello, did I sign you up for seller text? Do you know this whole thing I'm doing on text?
No, you didn't sign me up for that shit.
I fucked up. So
yeah, you did, big time.
I did. Okay, I'm gonna text you afterwards. Like, I can't believe what's going on. Today we sold 300 cases of a Washington State 95-point Jeb Dunnick wine that was $65 on everywhere over the internet. We sold it for $29. A year ago, I was with my dad in Italy. We're just having a glass of wine, and he looks at me and goes, so let me get this. My dad's old school. Born in Russia, doesn't fuck around. I built a huge business for him. I left. I started mine.
What's up, baby? Just give me a shout out. Go ahead, keep going.
Go ahead. Big shout out to my dad, Sasha. He looks at me on some gangster fucking Russian mafiosa shit. He just looks at me. He goes, out of nowhere, we're having a good time laughing. He goes, let me get this straight. You're helping all these companies build their business and you can't help your fucking father? Which I got real mad because I took his business from 3 to 60. His business. I left with nothing. I had to start over. But I looked at him and I said, I got you, Dad. And in that week, I invented this thing called Wine Text. I'm going to text it here because everybody should sign up for this shit. It's literally crazy. Think like Groupon. It's like Wine Access. But straight up, I think it's better because I'm fucking behind it and I'm fucking curating back then. But on some real shit, it's crazy to watch people. This is more
You send me that. I just got
Bro, you need to sign up.
Yeah, you send me that.
On some real shit, you need to sign up. What you need to sign up, everybody watching needs to sign up for Wine Text. You need to sign up for Seller Text. That's the super high-end version of it. I'll send you that link.
I need that. Hold on, let me just type something.
Yep, Del Forno Amarone for people asking what I'm drinking. 2006.
I'm drinking a 99 Chateauneuf de Pop for everybody asking.
Nate Robinson in here, Harrison Barnes. I love those two. Harrison, we gotta get your 2K game up, bro. I watched you the other night.
Big shouts out to El Buffalo Blanco, my partner. Shout out to Stuart.
Stuart's the best.
Stuart G.
Stuart's the best.
It's a lot. I saw Waka Flocka in here. Big shouts out.
I did too.
I saw
trying to talk that Forex. He's the best. He's the best. That man's energy is so popping. Chris, wow. I see you put a Apothic Red. By the way, we can do this for a minute. Let's do a high round. Everybody who post the wine that you're drinking that you love, and we'll try to give you a recommendation. Absolutely. I saw Apothic Red. There's a lot of red blends at $12 that you need to check out. Really look at Paso Robles. There's a ton of stuff going on down there.
That's a great region too.
Really undervalued.
Yeah, it is. It is. Some great ones.
Melo, remind everybody how you got into wine. Miss you, Alessandro.
I got into wine back in '05. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I was just I'll be at dinner. I wasn't getting private rooms and shit back then. It was just
of course
sitting at the
on
bar.
that rookie contract. I
was just coming into the game. I used to go to restaurants, sit at the bar, and just ask for a glass of wine. Whatever was back there.
Why'd you even say a glass of wine at that point?
Because I felt like that was a cool thing. Like, you know what I mean? I felt like it was a cool thing.
An ambitious thing.
Right, it was just ambitious. I'm sitting at the bar. I want to.
In Denver, or on the road, anywhere.
I was in Denver, so I started in Denver, and then I used to go to Sacramento, and out there I had one particular wine spot that I used to go to get all my wine, and I wind up collecting like '05, Dominus, E2, Paul Meyer. Like, I was going crazy.
Big vintage, California superstars.
And this is '05, like '05, '06. So that was, I look back now and I got cases and cases and cases of that from '05 that I'm like, yo, how the hell did I got this shit? But that's, once I switched over from what I was drinking to
it was over.
It was over. But then when I got to New York, that's when it got crazy. It got crazy. And you was there when I first got there.
Yep.
The wine dinners, the 2-bottle Sundays we used to do. That's when the Bordeaux came in, and it got crazy.
I love that.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What's your go-to wine? What is your go-to wine for weekends, weeknights? Like what's your go-to?
Let me give you my whole career. From 15 at 21, I started getting real serious. From 21 to 34, I was so in the business. You know how like me and my friends like to play basketball because it's like a fun thing to do, pick up.
Of course.
But it's your profession. Wine was my profession. There was no go-to. I was about fucking making that money. I was fucking tasting 30 wines a weekend, trying to find something that was worth 80 that cost 10 and I could sell for 20. You know what I mean?
So you don't have one.
Let me break it down. So that was my life. Then I started getting into the media shit, the Gary Vee shit, and I started getting away from wine. And then I started really falling back in love with wine because it wasn't my fucking profession. During that time, it was a lot of like, I was super about red Burgundy, Barolo. I was pushing Barolo heavy. It's still underpriced. So I love Dolcetto, Barbera, like underpriced Piedmonte. I was pushing a lot of that. Then I started a winery, Empathy Wines, which is crushing. Then I started the wine texting for my dad. So now I'm probably more in it than ever,
right?
Or in a long time. And so I'm back in it. I'm tasting a lot of wine. Right now, I'm extremely fond of underpriced Bordeaux. Really fond.
You could get some steals right now too.
Bro, there's fucking, do you know Decanter magazine?
Of course.
So for everybody who's watching, Decanter is like the Wine Spectator of Europe. Here in the US, we have Wine Spectator, Decanter. So Decanter had like this issue and like of 94, 95, 96 point rated Bordeaux's that were like $20. And Bordeaux is so balanced for me. So I was like, okay, you can spend 100 on the real shit and up to 500. I'm like, let me taste through all these bargains. And so there's been a bunch of like Cru Bourgeois, Haut Medoc, entry-level Pomerols that I've really enjoyed. I keep pushing for everybody who's watching Portuguese wines. I'm not kidding. Douro and Dow, those wines are so uncomfortably underpriced. I love white wines from Spain, Verdejo and things of that nature. I think those are wildly underpriced. So that kind of shit.
Got you. Who would you love to sit down and have a glass of wine with?
Dead.
Randy
the Macho Man Savage. Straight up.
You think he would have had a glass of wine with you, or he'd have had like
100? I would have convinced him. Like
a tall glass of beer or something.
I would have tricked him. And alive, Roddy Rich right now. Big shout out. Compton, let's go. I think, listen, for me, it's like anybody that's passionate about wine, whether they have one follower or they're on top of the world like Rich. Like, there's so many interesting people out there. That's why I love this social media game, and I loved it from the get. Whether you're mellow or whether you get focused right now in the comments. Like, to me, you know, it's just like
they told me to get focused.
that's it.
They told me to get focused, like I could go run up and down the court. I work out every single day. Every single day. That's like my day don't go right if I don't work out, because
let me have a little fun for everybody. Who was the toughest defender on you early in your career? Let's talk first 5 years. If you think back and you're like, fuck, this guy.
Well,
Give me
for one, it was teams, because team back then, like, it was team defense. Like, teams was setting up to stop you. So you had to beat a team. So once you get past that, then it was some individuals like Meta World Peace, for an example, right? And
because of his intensity.
And I say that because you couldn't fuck around with him. Like, you had to go. Like, you wasn't like, I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna get into the game. No, you had to, from the jump.
Speed.
He was fast. He was quick. He was big. He was strong. He was 6'8". So it was like it became for me more mental than physical. How can I beat him? What can I do? Then you had like
when we took Frederick Weiss.
When
we took Frederick Weiss over him, I literally cried. Literally.
We had like, so you had like, and I hate doing this shit, Gary V. But
you do?
You had like Bruce Bourne, who was a veteran. He was a veteran player on a veteran team. Great defender, great team defender. So you had to deal with that. Then you have you just had teams that had to stop you. But I always had problems early on with smaller guys.
Interesting.
Because the refs would let them get away with certain
flop.
You know what I'm saying?
Touch.
Back then,
because you were such a beast, bro. You were so much bigger.
Flopping wasn't in the game back then. There wasn't no flopping. So if you banging with somebody in the post, they bang it back with you. So it wasn't no flopping. So whoever is strong enough and physical enough to get that position, that's what was.
Mello, who got flopping popping?
Who got flopping popping?
I want to know from the legend himself. Who put it on?
I don't even know when that shit came in the game. Flopping, you just turn around and it's like, oh shit, he's flopping. And then once the NBA said, oh, we fining you for flopping, that's when I knew shit was over. When you get fined for flopping, you know shit is over.
Who's an underrated teammate of yours?
Who's an underrated teammate?
Yeah, give some love.
Ooh. My Denver days, underrated teammate would be Kenya Martin, Big Marcus Camby, big time. For me, like J.R. Smith, right? And I say J.R. because a lot of people don't know J.R. the way that I know him. Like, I know him from different experiences, playing ball, practice. So I have a different insight on him. Andre Miller was the most underrated teammate.
He was a beast, bro.
He
He could play, bro. That was a real point guard.
He, as a teammate, you couldn't ask for anything better than him. And then as I started, move, I got to New York. Let me see. Jason Kidd.
That was a fun team for us. When you guys beat San Antonio on the road, I lost my mind. I will never forget that.
I think back about that shit now, and I look at the team. I'm gonna just name you a couple guys who was fucking 40 and over, right? You had Jason Kidd, Kurt Thomas, Marcus Camby, Kenya Martin, Rasheed Wallace, Meta World Peace. Like, that was the old crew. Pablo Prigioni, that was the old crew.
You were like a youngster in there.
And then you had myself.
They called you Junior.
They called me Youngin. That's what they was calling me. Then you had me, Shump, JR, Raymond Felton, Amari, Tyson, Steve Novak, Chris Copeland. Like, that was like, holy shit. So it was you had the older guys.
That was fun.
That was a fun time, man.
Iman is so fucking charismatic.
Oh, well, you think
Dude, he's a
he built that in New York. He built
bro. That man, I feel like that guy's gonna win an Academy Award for no reason later in his life. Like
for something though.
for something. He's charismatic. He's creative as shit.
What else? What else? Y'all know you want to ask something. What else? Big shout out to Pete Rock though. Hey Pete Rock.
I saw Pete Rock.
Hey Pete Rock. I need my playlist ASAP, Pete.
Yo, what do you think about these DJs and these battles at night on Instagram Live? The culture's popping on that shit. You watching this stuff?
Yo, listen. I'm
big shout out Timbaland.
As you know, I'm a big fan of music, and you know people who know me know that's the best shit that's going right now.
100.
But they doing it in a tasteful way, right? Because
they're also educating.
There's no loser at the end of the day, because if I got 20 hits and you got 20 hits, at the end of the day they all hits, right? This is established. So there's no winner, there's no loser. So I love the fact that Swiss and Tim are doing what they're doing and putting the greats against each other, but also making it they making it fun. Like there's no
you know what I love?
No
it's all love. It's like literally the reverse of when I was in college when everything was hate. It's all love.
But that's what being in these times do. It forces you to be creative, but also it forces you to have love and empathy for everybody. Big shout out to Empathy Wines, no pun intended. But you have empathy for everybody at the end of the day. So you know, D Nice started it. D Nice did what he did. That was pioneer in this social media. And now
what about social media for you? That's the next question. What are you about? Like what do you like? Instagram, obviously.
I'm still figuring it out because I want it to be authentic. I want it to be real, but I want it to be tasteful at the same time. I don't want.
When are we gonna get you to crush TikTok? I need to see you on TikTok doing something legit.
So I'm still figuring that out.
Bro, you gotta go on there.
My son is on TikTok.
He's loving it.
So I'm trying to figure out what is the right thing to do on TikTok.
I got you.
It's coming though. It's coming.
Here's a question I've always wanted to ask you. I'm glad I remembered. What's the single best game you saw somebody else do on the opposite team in the history in your career?
Playing like on the court at the same time?
Yep, you at the same time. Like at the end of the game, you were like, "Wow, he put in fucking work tonight. I can't believe what the fuck he just did."
It's actually two because I talk.
What's up, Dustin Bingham? LA, big shout out.
Because I talk about this a lot. One of them was Kobe, and rest in peace to my brother. He came in. We playing in Denver. He came in at halftime. Off the plane in Denver. He was with the Lakers. We playing Lakers in Denver. He came in. This is like 2004. He came in off the plane at halftime.
I don't get it. He wasn't there at the beginning of the game?
No, he wasn't there, but I don't want to talk about why he wasn't there.
Okay, keep going.
Everybody, I mean, that's there.
Go ahead, it's out there. Got it.
But he came in at halftime with the Laker uniform already on. Right. Come in, it's right after halftime, and it's a timeout. And all you hear, we in Denver, and all you hear is the crowd
going crazy.
Some booing. It's erupt.
Some go crazy. Yeah.
He come in, he wins the game. Right? That was like the most incredible shit I've ever seen. I'm like, how the fuck he come off a plane with his uniform already, sneakers tied, like everything, and come in and win the basketball game for him. So that was one thing I watched. I played against T-Mac. That was the first time I ever seen somebody score 50 points. Ever. Like live. So for me to be a part of that, I know people like, yo, he gave Melo 50. No, he didn't give me 50. But he had 50 points. That's my point. And I've never seen nobody score the ball.
He was an effortless scorer.
For me, he's one of my favorites, but he's one of the most underrated
100% injuries
of all time.
100%.
The most underrated players of all time.
Yeah, he gets drafted different. Injuries are different. It could have been crazy for him.
Yeah, it was that was somebody that I really like. I watch basketball. I watch it a lot. I'd rather watch certain people. Right? And he was one of the guys who I would watch when he played, I would watch him.
Talk to me about the championship at Cuse. Because when I think about that, like the amount of happiness you brought, because I'm East Coast.
That's funny.
Bro, it's East Coast. So I know so many people that love you forever for that fucking run.
Big
Forever.
shout out to big shout out to all my Syracuse fans, my Cuse fans. Big shout out, everybody. But that was, it's funny because the other night we were doing, they showed the national championship game on CBS. And we did a Zoom with the whole team and the coaching staff.
That's what's up.
So that was incredible. And that was my first time watching the full game since I played in the championship.
No.
So to see certain shit is like, damn, like he did that or we did that. Oh, why the fuck we did that? Like it was like that was the vibe the other day with the whole team that was on there.
That's amazing. That block at the end, right?
Warwick? Oh, for sure.
That's crazy. Tell everybody how much you love baseball in high school more than basketball.
See, only you know shit like that, Gary.
Because I'm your guy, bro.
So
tell them. No, educate them.
Baseball was my first sport. And then that was my first love, baseball.
They don't know.
They don't know that. That was my first love. I think it was a little bit of the Puerto Rican in me. That's where it come from. But
did you love Cal Ripken?
I went to Cal Ripken, Mr. 3000 game.
Get the fuck out of here.
I went to that game.
No.
I went to that. I ain't know what the fuck I was watching, but I went to but I went. So big shout out to Baltimore, but baseball stories, football wars, growing up. Basketball was last on my list at the end of the day.
You were just so talented at it, huh?
I played every sport. I played whatever season it was. That's the sport that I played. So and baseball was my first love on that.
Got you. What else?
That's it, man. Let's try to if the fans got a couple questions, we could take 2 or 3 questions.
Let's go. Yeah, I actually have to go on I'm drinking the Samaroni. I got to go on a business call in Singapore in a little bit, so I got to get my mind right.
They drinking some shit too over there in Singapore, so don't
That's for sure.
Don't worry about that.
Sure.
G man, I appreciate you, man, coming on.
Of course, man.
Man, and I just felt like this was the time for us to connect, shoot some shit, drink your Amarone, me drink my Chattanooga Pop. Big shouts out to what you're doing with empathy and
thank you, bro.
Trading cards and everything else that you're working on.
Bro, like I told you fucking 8 years ago, you text, I jump.
I appreciate that, man. That's
always here for you.
All love. Big shout out to all the viewers, the fans who came on, locked in, tuned in. Don't be afraid to buy the wine that you love.
Try new shit. What's up, Sissy? Liz Nabello in the building.
Try new shit. It don't have to be expensive. It could be within your price.
$10.
I'm sure you will find something that's incredible within your range. If not, you can always DM me. I'll give you some options. I'm about to start my own wine club. So
let's go.
So all of that.
Yo, I'll call you tomorrow about that. I want to make sure. I want to cross T's and I's.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. So I appreciate you guys, the fans, the viewers, Gary, my fans, your fans. Till next time, virtual.
Till next time, bro. To good health.
Years. Till next,
you, bro.
What's in your glass? We don't know who we gonna get, but we gonna find somebody. If y'all know somebody that I should bring on here that y'all feel interested in, then I appreciate it. Big shout out to CP. I see CP just came on at the very end.
CP. By the way,
came in on the very end, CP.
By the way, Mello, you're gonna love this. At D Wade's Spades party this year, CP and his mom knocked me out of the tournament because I had a bullshit partner. CP's mom's a fucking gangster at Spades.
Yeah, no, she knows what she's doing. Big shout out to Ms. Roberts. She knows what she's doing.
And big shout out to Dustin Bingham in here who taught me Spades in fucking Mount Ida College in 1994, and then I fucking played for fucking 80 hours a day.
Yo, I also want to give a big shout out to Amari. Amari started he has his wine in Israel. He's doing this thing over there. He actually sent me a couple. It's real kosher. It's real kosher.
That's what he's about.
That's what it's about, man. And I actually enjoyed the bottle of wine the other night. I actually sent him a picture, and he wrote me back. So big shout out to Stat. We miss you, Stat. It's always love. But Gary V, thank you. I appreciate
I appreciate you, man. Hit me anytime. Everybody watching, thank you so much for your time. Yeah, I'll text you.
Peace to everybody. Peace to the gods. Thank you. Bye.
Love everybody.
From shots from the rifle that I will make niggas beat it and scream like Mike. So how can the 20 MC one drive? I was like, you don't like the 4th of July. Nobody, everybody is bodies, my brother. I smother my niggas in the rock raps like Russ. I'm getting up soon, y'all. I'm getting up soon. Don't worry about it. First things first, I'll pop all the honey, dummy.
I'm gonna stay on here for like 2 more minutes. Big shout out to DJ Envy. I see you, baby. Big dude, I see you.
As I lay down laws like I was copping. Stop it. If you think they're gonna make a profit, don't see my ones, don't see my guns. Get it? That's what your friends pop us in it. Then split it in two. As I flow with the junior.
Mikey Chet. Big shout out to my family, my extended family, the Chet Treats. This is what I'm drinking, just so I know y'all keep asking. Kaz, I see you, Kaz. Big shout out to B-More, all my B-More family, my Red Hook family. Big shout out to the island, Puerto Rico, always. Alex B, I see you. What's in your glass, Alex? Somebody asked me where's my Petrus at. I can't pull a Petrus out until I got somebody on the other end. The cheapest wine I ever drank was probably $15 to $20. That was it. All right, man, I appreciate you guys. I'm out. Till next Monday. What's in your glass? Every Monday. Appreciate you guys. Number love. And the God is out.